going to work, but let's give it a shot. Looking for a transformation, and you want to have a lifestyle to go with it. 78% of entrepreneurs burn out. It's up 10 points in the last couple years. Why do you think that's the case? I think they don't know how to enjoy. They work themselves. There's hard work is part of it, but how you mix it up. We say be bold, make an impact, and have fun. Well, we do it for a reason because creating an in your genius zone, as I like to say, or like people like to say, I only do podcasting, creating, and coaching, creating courses, creating podcasts. And when you stay in your absolute joy of working, and you have an absolute lifestyle and a joy that comes with it. So we practice the 5 high performance habits. Brendon Bouchard, who certified me, who is part of Growth Day, the founder of Growth Day, the largest personal development community in the world, coaches me every day. I do my 5 to thrive. I have a routine, and that routine allows me to create more. It allows me to enjoy more. And when you're being coached the right way, the habits of clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence, and you mix that with the key person of influence, Daniel Priestley's 7-11-4 formula, you're not in that, let me say, burnout. Like I got to work 18 hours a day. I work 3 6-hour days. So I'm getting 3 days in one. Most people are still thinking 24 hours. When you shift your mindset to involve, 6-hour days, because things have changed dramatically. AI, technology, you can get a hold of people. There's no more 30 days to get a message out there. The Pony Express is gone. It's now, we got to recognize the new things that are out there: streaming, podcasting, creating courses, having a global mindset. When you have a global mindset, you still can act local, but you think global. And when you think global, let me take my sunglasses off here. When you think global, you realize that podcasting is creating content, you're building relationships with your guests, you're learning, and every guest becomes a person you can connect people that you know in your community. So if you're building that community, always focus on that community. We do live events, we do virtual events. We have a system. I do coffee time on Tuesday. I did it this morning, where we're going to bring you Q&A, answers. It's going to be streamed. It's going to be recorded. We're going to have experts come in. I'll spend 5 minutes with you, and then the experts, depending on the week, will spend a few minutes with you. That way you can always get your questions answered. We just launched this morning. This was, we move so fast. That's when it gets so exciting. Trexia and Rolando are my team. They're located in the Philippines. I've been working with Trexia for 2 years and Rolando for a year. And Trexia hired Rolando to add to her team. So she has a community. Could we afford it at the time? No. But why did we do it? Because we believe in community. We talk about thriving communities. That's why we do a virtual event, a live event, coffee time, podcasting, creating courses. working on a thriving community. When you practice clarity and you know where you're going and you keep working on that, you get the things done without as many distractions. And distractions are part of life. So you have to figure out, how do you stay clear about where you're going? I wake up, drink my water, start journaling. I get my thoughts out of my head from sleeping, my dreams, my ideas. Then I listen to Growth Day, the 5 to Thrive. I get my motivation from the best. I answer 2 thought-provoking questions, so I start thinking early. Then I plan and I implement every day. Do a very similar. I just got back from PT. I do that about 4 hours a week. I spend time in my genius zone. And that's what we teach. We just rolled out 10 podcasts for $297. And the reason we did this, and I just journaled about it this morning. Trexa created the flyer and we start implementing it. Because what we have found that people are good at delaying, procrastinating. And if you can't get going, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And getting started is the hardest thing. If you can just get started, and where people, they may or may not like podcasting. I personally love it because I'm curious. I love to learn. I love to meet people. And you may too, but you may not. Why not spend a little bit of money? Do 10. We're going to get it on YouTube. We're going to help you do it. You're going to learn how to use StreamYard. You're going to just turn the camera on, and then you're going to have Spotify episodes created, and you'll have 10 digital assets that you create. And when you're thinking about being a key person of influence, you got to practice the 7-11-4, 7 hours. It goes way beyond your LinkedIn profile, your website, and maybe a mention or one video. You got to create a lot of content, but you got to do it in a flow, in a system that helps you have freedom, have a lifestyle, enjoy what you're doing. So go to pkane.me, put SS for strategy session. Book a strategy session with us. Book it with me. It'll be the best hour you ever spent in your entire life. Because all the trends that are happening now, the entrepreneurial, the digital asset, the crypto, the mobile, I'm on a mobile device, the AI and the personal development, are all happening. So when you look at how AI is affecting what we do, if you're not leveraging it, you're going to be smoked. You are going to be smoked. It's a tool, a powerful tool, but you got to use it. And the more you can leverage it, the more you can leverage your digital assets you create, the more that you're out there. So when people want to get to know you, like you, and trust you, there's enough out there to have them go on a journey with you. So go to pkane.me/SS, book a strategy session. And then if you put connect after that, connect with us. Have a free course. I want you to go through a transformation, but you got to start. So we give you a free course, 12 sessions, $300 offer. Use the word gift. And then when you get through the 5 high performance habits of clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence, it's going to activate an invitation to join a live group coaching experience. So your community will be 10 people that want a lifestyle, 10 people that want to make an impact, 10 people want to do it more strategically. You're going to be with 5 veterans and 5 of our young leaders that are going to be the future. The future is bright. There's an abundance coming, but you want to be on the train, not get run over by it. So here I go. I'm gonna I'm gonna say be bold, make an impact, and have fun. And that means a lifestyle.